something very, very right. So what is his does he have like a type of strategy he's trying, Wolf, or is it the same thing every time, or is it something different? Yeah, bleed, wound, and cripple. That's if I have nothing that jumps out at me day one for getting all the cards. Um, Usually bleed, wound, and cripple is what I start out with for damage. It's just so reliable. I did beat the day 3 boss at the pier, Matt. I did not get all the way to day 5 yet. We've been doing a lot of talking. I need to jump on it. Ooh, these missions are rough. I'm pretty flush with cash, so I could run and pick up a dude before I go and hit the beach, which is probably what I'm going to do. Safety strat, go run, grab somebody, and then do the fight. What's up, Matt? What, you getting all grumpy? We'll hire him. Okay. And we'll go in, and now we'll go and have to do the combat. Oh yeah, Team Bad Decisions official game walkthrough. I'm not that person. I'm sorry to all the 10 of you viewing. If you need someone for like, ooh, apply for bleed. I'm not gonna be the best dude at this game. But it does sound like Pepsis from earlier, Wolf was talking about it. He's already on Prestige 11. If you want some like speed game strats, I would definitely go look at grab him on his stream. Okay. See if I can grab some defense. Man, I did not get any of my defensive cards off the bat. So let's just try and get the ads down. I'm gonna take a bunch of damage. Yeah, go ahead, Wolf. I don't mind at all. Thank you for asking. But yeah, feel free. They're not hitting. This will at least get him out of here. Yeah, especially all these smaller streamers, we're all in a similar boat, so I have no problem with you plugging another smaller streamer in here. Especially with a channel that's made up of a team of streamers, like, no, it's not. I don't think any of us are like that. Let's see if I can draw a defensive card. I couldn't even get a cripple. There you go. Now the defense build is working a little better. And that's Pepsis Formosa for people that aren't reading chat but just listening. Wolf just called out his stream. He plays Griftlands from 11 to 4, and he's on Prestige 11 with Sal and 4 or 5 with Rook, which takes, I mean, it takes a lot of dedication, especially for this game being so new. And like, I've been playing pretty decently even off stream, and I haven't been hitting anywhere close to Prestige 11. So definitely a high quality streamer who knows what he's doing. And also to plug a little bit for ourselves, for those of you that are just jumping in, We're team bad decisions. So my name's Brandon, but there's a bunch of us. There's 6 or 7 of us, and we'll stream different games. We have a couple talk shows. Um, we mostly talk about like Warhammer 40k stuff, miniature wargaming, D&D. Dig into the community around those different things. So if you're interested in any of that, please drop a follow. Look at our content and our VODs. We've got a YouTube channel too that I post all our old content there. We're just kind of starting out, but we'd love to hear from you guys. And then currently in this game, I'm trying to stack bleed and not die. Yeah, there's like 13 of us on the team that play 40k. Ooh, that sucked so bad. Now, is there any way to stack more bleed? I can just heal. There you go, I'll run away. But there's 13 of us that play 40k. I don't think all 13 of us are actually involved in the streaming side of things. But other than Wolf and Matt, is there anybody lurking out there that how are you guys surviving in these times? You guys all staying safe, being good? Do I have I guess I've got a couple battle cards I could upgrade. Can this get cheaper? No. So 3 to 5, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Average is 6. So 3 to 9, average is 6. So average is higher than this card, but this is more consistent. Oh, I'm gambling, man. Whenever I'm healed, remove 1 negative condition. That'd be good to have, because the deck also sustains off healing off of other people's bleed. Excuse me. I stick away from highway robbery because you never know who you're gonna piss off. Oh, there you go. That's a great way of doing it, Wolf. Look at me counting on my fingers. Never math and stream at the same time. Don't do it. But yeah, you pointed out for those of you that can't see the chat, to get the averages quicker, Wolf said you could add the top and bottom numbers and then just divide by 2. Rise and Shine. So if I do this, I'll get the Rise Outpost. Or I can do a special job for Olo. Let's just go just a special job for Olo. I think this is the faster way. I have to go get Naden. So this will be the Naden fight. I can go grab the one guy to come with me. I can convince him to come with me too. So if you get all these people to come with you, I haven't had issues with the Naden fight. I really want my composure. There we go. Okay. I'm on Prestige 2 with Rook as well. The Rook builds I've been looking at or thinking about is the ones to like maximize the blacklist right off the bat. So I've gotten the blacklist up to like, I don't know, 24, 25 damage, and it's really hard to not win when you're like one-shotting most people's arguments right off the bat. Really, the blacklist is bait? How so? I don't actually need to use this. to get rid of that. That's so much damage to me every turn. I mean, that's true. I just didn't think the shovel... I'll have to look at it. Could you... That's a very good... It's a very good argument. What's the best way of doing this? I need to get... 24 damage is ridiculous. But I'm not going to be able to do 14. I can get it to survive, I think. If I give it 3 more composure to 10, and then does the 13 doubles the 26. But surviving isn't the key to this. Winning is the key. Let's see what we get. Just I can get rid of that. Buying 4 composure is not going to help me. I may have lost this. I mean, losing the argument's not the worst thing in the world. Because I'll still be able to do the combat, but... Yeah, lost the argument. Okay, well... Let's just go do the rook fight. Or the Canadian fight. I can't convince you to walk away, so I'll have to fight you too. That's a shame. You, Wolf, your argument is really valid, and I haven't thought of it that way. Next time I play Rook, I'm gonna have to look at that, because everything you said is very true. Buy 2 bleed, and then I have noticed that the Blacklist makes his already good arguing skills with the flipping of the coin that much easier, but the combats are really where you need to shine, because the combats are hard for Rook. And that's going to be enough combo to take him out. I think we just... Because really this is just leading up to the Naden fight right after this. If I can get a bunch of bleed on her, then hopefully I could heal. Oh, is Rox here watching with us? She's probably at work still. They're keeping her late today. Oh, she's gonna die. There we go. So he's gonna hate me. Status cards will cost 1 additional action. That's bad, but it's pretty late in the game now. We're at the last part, day 4 out of a day 5 game, 5 days of a game. So, and I gained unstable. Also, not a great negotiation card to have, but I think our combat deck is going to carry us through. There's a couple things that could really hurt us, but as long as we can stack bleed and get our defense cards when we need them. We'll be fine. And you can see, like, kind of how the deck's running. I get that we have a bunch of people helping us out, soaking up a lot of this initial damage. Oh, interesting. I did not actually know that when you sleep you lose those additional cards. The extra 3 counter would be nice, but that's only going to spill over to be 2 damage. I'll stack the bleed hoping that since it goes down slower, if I draw any of the healing cards that heal off of the bleed, he'll have enough that I can regenerate myself even further. Stack some more. Apply 3 bleed. And then gain 14 defense. So by gaining all that defense, I'll gain the counter. Ah, got it. Okay. So his 16 stacks of bleed only goes down to 13, which helps a ton. And then I didn't get a defense card, which sucks, but if I can stun, then he won't deal damage to me this turn. Got 2 cripples. So who's dealing the 9? He is. So if I cripple him, it'll save me 2 damage at least. Okay, well. I think I'll use this card just to get it out of the deck. The deck runs well, but as we see, the more cards we're getting, the less of a chance that we're getting the defense cards that we need for survivability. So the more I can just get these weapon cards out of my deck, the better. I want to keep this stun for the last fight, but if I just get the bleed card out, the bleed should knock him into surrendering. I'll accept a surrender. Cool head. I haven't seen that before. Apply 3 composure to your influence at the beginning of your turn. Okay, so this like auto oh, I have to play 4 diplomacy cards in a row in order to evoke Cool Head. Never mind. I'm not sure I'll get that. Gain 2 counter for every 3 defense you have. That'll be huge. Since we're putting up numbers like, I don't know, 15, 20 defense in a turn. Yeah, he'll hate me, but it's so late in the game for him to hate me. We'll get back, we'll get another dialogue with him here. He's gonna try and get me to sell him back, or let him go. But we'll just turn him into Naden, or turn Naden into Ulo. And she'll love me. All friendly arguments gain 1 composure at the start of your turn. So let's just get into the auction, guys. I know I'm running a little late compared to my starting time, so we'll just get to sleep. We'll see if we can beat this game, or at least Prestige 2. And I gained stun gun, which is good, especially in that last fight. I could have, yeah, because Wolf, you just clarified earlier. I didn't think about actually having that be so good. Is that you did mention right before this that you lose all that tipsy debuffs and tipsy cards when you go to sleep. So there really is no downside to drinking with someone, gaining the tipsy cards, then immediately going to sleep to lose them. Good call. Good catch. He already dislikes me. I could let him enter. Searching his bags gives me the item. Gives me one of the items, right? If I provoke him into attacking me, then I can kill him for that same item. I could warn him of Ulo's plan. It'll improve his opinion of me, but it pisses Ulo off, which I'm not sure I care about that much anyway. Or I could just let him enter, and Ulo will also get angry at me. I think I'll just let him enter. Keep her buff.